Uh, Now, the leader, not only for to become the president, you need to give any political leadership or technological leadership. You have to have 6 traits one leader should have. And what are the 6 traits? Number 1, leader must have a vision. Without a vision, he will not be a leader, he or she. So leader must have a vision. The second one, leader must be able to travel into an unexplored path. Normally tendency to travel the, well laid out path. But the leader, he takes a path of untraveled path. Third thing, leader must know how to manage success, most importantly the failure. Any mission he does or she does, so he has to go through some failure. They should know how to manage the failure. Well, in my own experience like this, 1973, I became the project director for satellite launch vehicle program, SLV-3. It is called to put a Rohini satellite in the orbit by 1980. When the management structure I was given, money I was given, and then human power I was given, only they said by 1980 you must put the satellite in the orbit, making a rocket. So thousands of people worked for that, say a scientific technical team. So when the time came, 1979, I think it's in August, we launched, I was in the mission director, project director. I was the control center. I was the mission director. We handed over to the computer to do the process of checking the launch vehicle T-minus 4 minutes and launch it. After 1 minute in the computer, checkered computer put a hold. For some reasons, they said a display was there, it had some component is not doing well, control component. My experts told me, I have always behind me 4 or 5 experts will be there. And they quickly calculated in computer, they told me, don't worry, there is a lot of reserve fuel is there, we will succeed. So I bypassed the computer, I went on manual, launched the rocket system, okay? And it's a 4-stage rocket system. First stage worked beautifully. As soon as the second stage separated, it got into trouble. Instead of satellite going the orbit, the whole rocket system went into Bay of Bengal, okay? So it was a big failure. So that day, Indian Space Research Organization Chief, Professor Satish Dhawan, there's a press conference, 7 o'clock we launched. 7:45 there's a press conference, the whole world press is there in Sririkota at launch base. So I still remember the chairman of the organization, the leader of the organization, taking the press conference. I was by his side. He said, we have failed. First time we tried to attempted, and this failure really makes us to believe we have to give more technological support to my team, and they worked very hard. Definitely in a year they will succeed. So I was a mission director, I was a project director, I am responsible for the failure. And he took the responsibility of failure as a chairman of the organization, as the leader of the organization. Next year, 1980, July, we succeeded. The whole nation was jubilant. There was a press conference. Professor Satish Dhawan told me, you go and take the press conference, okay? The message is, when the failure occurred, the leader of the organization owned the failure. When the success came, he gave to his team. That's the best management principle I have not learned previously. Any books have not taught me. I learned from that experience. Fourth point, Leader must have courage to take decision. That's our problem today throughout the world. Leader must have a courage to take decision. Fifth one, leaders should have a nobility in management. I mean, nobility in management, a big question mark. So I believe leaders should have a nobility in management. Every action of the leader should be transparent. You know what I mean? That is, leader should work with integrity and succeed with integrity. Leader should work with integrity and succeed with integrity.